Hi everybody, I'm Jack, and this is Raw Tropical Living. Thanks for joining me today. It's a gorgeous Sunday morning here in South Alabama. I'm just easing into the day. Read the paper this morning, and now I'm about to have some breakfast. So I thought I would include this breakfast in with the video as it's kind of pertinent and relevant to the topic today. And that is me doing a raw vegan cleanse this week, but doing it my way. My way. You guys know my way is a little bit different. So anyhow, I do videos every day. So if you're not already subscribed to the channel, I would appreciate it if you would take the time now and hit that subscribe button. Click on the little bell and check send notifications so you'll stay subscribed to the channel. Yeah, you know, I'm feeling, I was just feeling like I needed to do something. I don't know, maybe I'm just a little bored, a little restless these days. Not like I really need to purge or get rid of anything or atone for anything. I haven't been eating bad. In fact, I've been eating very well since I've been here. Yeah, I've done quite well, I would say. I'm real happy with my workouts. I'm happy with where my weight is right now, but I just kind of feel like simplifying. Every once in a while, it's as much for the mind as it is for the body, just to kind of like go to the basics, go very simple. So I wanted to do a little bit of a cleanse, but I wanted to keep up my calories and I wanted to keep up my energy, and also I can continue these workouts this week. So I figured, all right, let's just do it like you do it. And it's very cleansing. I'll get plenty of calories. Yeah, there's just something about like reducing the combination of foods that you're eating, just to eat real simple, or just to simplify for a period. So what I'm going to do, and I'm not going to be fanatic, I'm not going to necessarily say these are the only foods I'm going to eat, but I'm basically going to do it with mangoes and green smoothies, because I just went to Pensacola yesterday, got 2 more cases. I call them cases, but they don't have that many. Each little flat or case has 5 mangoes. So I got 2 more of those flats of Kent mangoes. I already had 5 here still ripening. So right now I've got 15 Kent mangoes in the house and 5 mangoes that I'm getting from Walmart. Although those are starting to get pricier and pricier, so I'm not sure how much longer the mangoes are going to last. So for this week, it's going to be mangoes and green smoothies. Now, there might be something else that gets in there, but it's all going to be very light stuff. Like, for instance, and I might show them to you later in this video, I've got some of these little moon grapes. I've never gotten those funny shaped grapes, so I got some yesterday. So there might be some things like that. I might one evening decide, okay, I think I want cucumbers or something, maybe some mangoes and cucumbers, but mostly it's going to be a cleanse of mango and green smoothies. And just for visual aid, let me show you these 2 beautiful Kent mangoes I cut this morning that I'm going to eat after I finish with this segment of the video. I'm so thankful I've been getting these Kents while I've been there. Something else is kind of a little bit part of this cleanse, but it's just something I want to start doing on a regular basis, which is a good thing to throw in this week too. Good time to start it while I'm doing a little bit of a cleanse. I'm going to be doing some extra breath work, some pranayama. And not so much from the, you know, there's different reasons for meditating, doing breath work and whatever, but this is strictly for the body. And it goes along with this. I was reading this recently. This guy posted on Instagram, and he was talking about suspended animation. While scientists, and I've known this stuff, I've read a lot of this stuff that I'm about to read here, but I was like, yeah, this is why, you know, breathing, the less we breathe, the less actual, you know, what am I trying to say? The less we breathe, the longer we have the potential to live for. Interesting concept anyway. While scientists continue to develop cryotherapy as a way to reduce metabolic rates, the ancient yogis developed a natural way of doing this by understanding the breath. They believe that a human is given a certain number of breaths per lifetime, and by slowing down the breath, now I'm not sure that we're given this exact set number of breaths in a lifetime, but the concept of reducing the metabolic rate, that makes a lot of sense. They believe that a human is given a certain number of breaths per lifetime, and by slowing down the breath, even suspending it, as in pranayama or spontaneously in deep meditation, then a lifetime can be increased. These guys were already way ahead in developing anti-aging technology. Because, like I say, the more we breathe, the higher our metabolic rate. So yeah, so I'm going to just do this real little simple cleanse this week, work on a little bit more breath work, slowing down the breath, taking just more deep breath. I'm not going to be doing any kind of real complicated breath work that I'm not ready for. Just basically taking less and deeper breathing from the belly type of breath. So anyhow, I'm going to go eat these mangoes, and then I'm going to come back to you a couple more times and just kind of show you how I'm thinking my day will progress. And once again, it's not going to be a carbon copy, or it's not some set in stone program, but just kind of giving you an idea of how I want to like cleanse for a week. And I know for a fact, eating this high water content fruit and having the smoothies, I know it's going to get a lot of stuff cleaned out, even though I'm regular all the time and my digestion is good. So anyhow, I'll be back to you in a little bit when I make the first smoothie of the day. All right, ready for my first smoothie. Now it's about 11 o'clock. Not that that really needs all that much. I'll probably, when it's not the weekend, I'll probably have eaten a little bit earlier by now, but just have a nice leisurely Sunday morning. So the first smoothie, no powders, no chia seeds, no spirulina, no hemp seeds or anything. It's just a real simple one that I've come to like, and it's such a great combination, bananas and celery. Yep, that's it. That's it. That's it. And it tastes a lot better than you might think. I remember when a friend of mine, a fairly new friend, was visiting in Costa Rica back in May and suggested this smoothie. I was like, that just sounds bananas and celery. I just didn't see that blending all that well, but I've made it and it's really nice. Now this might be one of those smoothies that you really actually need a Vitamix, that extra blending power to make it really nice and smooth. I could see the consistency maybe not being that good in a cheapo blender, but you never know. So I've probably got, I don't know, 6 or 7 bananas in there, and well, you can see how much celery. I just cut up pretty much everything I had in one of my packets, and I'm going to blend this, take this one down, and I'll be back to you when I make another one. I'm not going to come for every single smoothie I make. I just kind of want you to see the kind of the variety, going from mangoes to my first relatively simple smoothie of the day, and moving on into one of my power smoothies that I like to do to support the gym time. So anyhow, I'll see you guys in just a little bit. Okay, I just got back from the gym, and now we're going to hit the power portion of the day. This smoothie I'm about to have, this is kind of like my standard smoothie. I have one of these almost every day, and a lot of times I have them twice a day. And I would say this coming week, I'm going to definitely have these twice a day, or probably have these twice a day most days. So it's a real simple one. I've got bananas, and I'll show you the other stuff I've got. Basically bananas, and I'm using spinach today. Now, added in there is, you've heard me talk about it, I got my spirulina. And this is, I don't know, it's a brand, it's a Hawaiian brand, Spirulina Organic Pure Powder by Nusci. Somebody will ask me that, N-U-S-C-I. You can search that on Amazon. No, they ain't paying me to talk about it. And I got chia seeds. I always put like a tablespoon of chia seeds and a tablespoon of hemp seeds. Now, a lot of times I will also put a tablespoon of barley grass juice powder in there, but I'm getting kind of low on mine now, which is okay because I'm switching brands. I'm going to start using Daily Green Boost after Don Bennett's recommendation at the Woodstock Fruit Festival, and I'm realizing I need to get some more of that spirulina as well. I'm almost out of that. Been going through that pretty good. I like my spirulina every day. It just, I don't know, it kind of gives me that extra oomph for going to the gym. But yeah, that's what I'm going to do. I won't come back to you. I probably will have another one of these later today. But we'll see. For some reason, my appetite's not as strong as it normally is, and I've only got about 6 bananas in here, maybe. But now one, I will put one on the top. I don't know, that's just my habit. Usually I always make mine a little bit more liquidy than I like. So I go back in and cram some more spinach in there and maybe another banana or two. So yeah, I'm just gonna like kind of groove on that for a week. Anybody want to jump in and do yourself a green smoothie cleanse. Like I say, I will include the mangoes that I have here as they ripen. Now some of them are hard, the ones that I got yesterday, so there might be some days I don't have mangoes. I don't have abundant mango for every day is what I'm saying. So I think it'll be mangoes, green smoothies. I'm going to eat those grapes. You know, I'll leave it open to, I might add another high water content fruit or two in there, but mostly just going to pound and rock these green smoothies. I love green smoothies. Listen, like I say, some people are kind of, they're not into the smoothie thing. They don't believe smoothies are healthy. They think you should chew and eat everything, and they could be right. I will concede that. But I like my green smoothies. I don't necessarily do green smoothies because they're good for you. I like my green smoothies. I look forward to that part of the day, and especially this one. This is a good one. Now I'll mix this up. I'll throw that in there too. I don't always have spinach. Sometimes I'll use kale in there. I'm not really getting arugula. I'm gonna start just throwing some lettuce in there. I'm getting good red leaf lettuce. Just throw some red leaf lettuce in there, and the celery. So that's probably what I'll be using primarily this week is spinach, kale, and celery. And I will more than likely, this isn't like a set in stone, do this at 7 o'clock, blah, 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 this at this time. So more than likely the day is going to look very much like today with another one of these later on. As I'm making this last segment of the video, it's about 2:30. I believe when I shot that one before, in fact I said it, I could go back and look at a clip. I think it was 10:30 or 11. So that other smoothie took me, you know, kept me going before I needed to eat again for like 3.5, 4 hours. So I'll have this one, and who knows, we'll see how I feel. Today I don't know, but most days I will be having probably some mangoes and probably 3 smoothies. So anyhow, that's just kind of how I do it. You know, people are always talking about cleanses and feast and fast and all this kind of stuff, and they ask my opinion on it. And you know, I don't want to, like when I don't respond or when I say something, I ain't throwing it under the bus. It's just not what I do. So don't ask people about methods that they don't practice, you know, because I don't really have anything to base it on. This is what I do when I cleanse. I like to keep food coming in my body. Now, yeah, my body, you know, I'm still taking in enough calories, like to a certain extent, I'm not getting the same sort of action going as those people that fast because I am using energy to digest my food. But this stuff goes through. This stuff goes through you. I mean, when I've done this before, I do this a lot. I eat like this a lot. I go into periods like this a lot. And when I do, I'm just like, I feel clean inside all the time, Nothing, you know, everything is moving through the system at the rate it should be. And I feel good. So anyhow, hope you guys enjoyed this one. If you like it, please give me a thumbs up, and I will see you again tomorrow. Peace.